Most contractors think that Google ads are too expensive and don't work for them. And you've probably been burned by marketing agencies before who took your money and delivered zero results. But what if I had told you that just with $3,051 in ad spend, we generated over $180,000 in revenue for a debt company in Cincinnati? I'm going to break down the exact system we used step by step so you can see how we did it and why most contractors are doing Google ads completely wrong. So let me introduce you to Estridge Deck and Patio. They are a well-established composite deck builder in Cincinnati. I have a testimonial here talking with the owner and about his experience working with him. Basically, they had a beautiful showroom. They had years of experience and a portfolio full of stunning deck projects, but they were struggling with the same problems that I see 90% of contractors have. So the first one is the Google Ads account before just didn't generate any results. They were spending money without getting any qualified leads. The second one is they had a very poor landing page. So the traffic that they were sending from the Google Ads was just going to a very poor page that just was very broad and talked about anything. So it didn't show the offer, didn't show the portfolio, showcase, or any call to action buttons. And then lastly, there was no tracking system in place. So they were running the Google Ads, but there was no telling how many leads they came in or what leads specifically came in, which is a big problem because the whole idea is you want to know that you spend X amount of dollars on Google Ads and you got Y dollars back. You got 2, 3, 4 times the money that you put in the ads. The kicker is that they only needed one job per month to become profitable from the ads, just one, because they're only going to spend around $2,000-$3,000 in ad spend per month. So most agencies would have just thrown a bunch of keywords at the wall and hoped that something stuck, but we took a different, more targeted approach. By the way, if you are a contractor struggling with the same issues and want to see results like this for your business, we're currently doing a 60-day guarantee where we will run your ads, and if you're not happy for any reason, we'll refund our management fee. No questions asked. You can book a call with us. Link is in the description. So step one is we completely rebuild their landing page. So instead of the generic website page that they had before, we created a new page on their website that was more focused about 3 things. So the first thing is we clearly presented their composite deck offer with a specific discount. So when we first onboarded them, I asked them if they had any offers that they had going on at the moment. And they told me that they had a 5% off TimberTech decks with preferred aluminum railing. So I told them that any offer or promotion you have going on needs to be very clear and high up and shown to as many people as possible on your landing page. So that's one of the first things that we did right there. The second thing we did on the landing page was we showed a bunch of real project photos and their brick and mortar showroom as well, just to give more trust. Person is more likely going to trust a deck builder if they have a showroom because that shows that you've been established and you are big enough that you can have a showroom where people can go in and see the different types of decks that you can offer. So these are the portfolio that we added to their landing page. And lastly is we added proper form and call tracking so we can actually measure every single lead. So here is an example of a lead that we got through the form. So you can see it saved their name, their email, their phone number, where it came from. So we were able to use through our cookie code that we implement on the website that this came directly from Google Ads. And we know about the message that they sent. So this person wanted a 12 by 16 composite deck, as you can see. Step 2 is then we actually created and launched the Google Ads campaign. So we ran both search and performance match campaigns. These are 2 different types of campaigns that do different things. But the key is that we focus solely on composite decks, not just general deck building. A combination of being very specific about who we're showing the ads to. We even talked with the owner and asked him where his ideal clients live. So we pulled up the map of Cincinnati and we actually had him draw out the map where he knows where the leads he wants are and where the most qualified are. And that allowed us to only show the ad to that group of people. That way we never have the issue of, we brought in a lead, but they're unqualified because they're too far or they're just not in a good area. And then most importantly, we tightly monitored the search terms to eliminate any low intent traffic. So if we saw any clicks coming in from, DIY deck ideas or cheap deck materials, we made sure that we eliminated them and added them as a negative keyword so that we never bring in that traffic again. We only want people that are serious about having someone come to their house and build a deck. Nothing other than that. And then step 3 is that we actually tracked everything that happened with the campaign. So every phone call, every form submission, every dollar spent was tracked and attributed back to the specific campaign that generated that lead. Because we were able to track everything, we were able to get these results. So we spent in total only $3,051 in ad spend, and we generated $180,000 in revenue, which is a 59 times return on ad spend. So not only did we generate a lot of revenue for the company, but there's a few other things that kind of get unlocked once you are bringing in the right type of traffic to your company. Once we started getting high quality leads consistently, three things happened. The first thing is their close rate went up because we're bringing in leads that are actually qualified and interested in what they offer. The second is they were able to gain authority in their market because their ads were showing up when people were searching for deck builders. And the best part is that this system is completely scalable. If you only wanted 2 jobs a month, we could keep it at a certain ad spend, and that will continuously get 2 to 3 jobs per month. If you wanted to scale that to 10 and he was able to hire more people, we could just increase the ad spend and ensure that it goes at an appropriate rate to bring 10 jobs a month. We could have increased the ad spend on the account, but unfortunately, the owner had to hire more people to be able to even catch up to the demand that we've generated through the Google Ads campaign. So if you want to see how we can generate similar results for your contracting business, check out other videos on our channel to see how to get more leads and revenue. So if you're ready to scale, you can click on the link below to book a call with us and know more about our 60-day money-back guarantee. Then we'll work together, we'll build the funnel of the whole Google Ads and the landing page. We're going to ensure that you're generating the right type of leads and the good quality leads from our tracking. And we can slowly grow with you to ensure that we get you to $50K to $80K or even $1 million years. So make sure to subscribe if you want to see more case studies like this, and I'll talk to you guys later.